Posting on social media is not real marketing. Hear me out. If you're using social media or paid ads to drive traffic to your businesses and convert them into sales and not implementing something called email marketing, you're making one of the most biggest mistakes of 2026 without even realizing it. So, not sticking to this end of the video is just doing more harm to your business than you actually think. So, let's get to the actual video. Hi guys, my name is Scoby. Welcome to Built by Emails, a channel where we spread the awareness of email marketing because the ROI is insane. And in this video, we're going to speak about how really effective email marketing is and how a good of investment it is for every business owner or person that's trying to push their offer or product into this world of 2026. Posting on social media is not a sustainable way of marketing. Relying on traffic for sales. Social media is one of the most glorified platforms for relying on traffic and getting sales. People glorify it for having a lot of views. Whenever somebody gets like 10,000 views on a product or content, they just feel amazed. The dopamine rush is insane and it really creates this illusion that social media is the key. But let me tell you something. I've been in social media for now since 2022, and I've seen a lot of highs and lows, especially in YouTube channels. I've run YouTube channels in the past that reach levels of 100k subscribers, 5k subscribers, 10k subscribers, and made a lot of content on TikTok, etc. But that does not matter. What matters is my experiences and what I have to tell you guys what I learned. And what I learned is that the algorithm is a B. I'm not gonna say the word, but the algorithm is a B, and it's something that's just so unpredictable. You can have a lot of views, be on point, posting a certain way, a lot of engagement, and just 1 week of not posting, you can bam, everything is gone. So imagine your business was based off views, and the algorithm changed something, the updates happened, and boom, you don't get the same amount of traffic anymore, meaning you don't get the same amount of sales anymore. Just think about it. A lot of YouTubers have experienced this also. People like Mr. Beast have had times like algorithm change. I think there was a recent situation whereby there was a setting whereby a lot of kids did not put their YouTube on kids mode, and YouTube finally spot that and instantly changed that into kids mode, and the majority of people on Mr. P's channel were kids pretending to be adults watching this video, and his views dropped. I know it sounds crazy. This is an actual article that was published, not an article, but news that was published, that how his views dropped from that little mistake in YouTube. So you see how dangerous it is to rely on YouTube, especially TikTok. Not too long ago, TikTok was planning to be canceled in America because of China stuff. So you just imagine your whole income is based on how many views you get. Your whole sales is based on how many views you get on the ads, the paid ads. But let me tell you something. There's something called email marketing, which I will explain right now. So put up your ears in the air and take up your pen and take some notes, because this is a complete game changer. But before we can actually get started with explaining what email marketing is, here are the risks of posting on social media and relying on social media for traffic and sales. I guess sales, not traffic, or social media is traffic. So I guess relying on sales. Social media platforms decide who sees your content, how often it's shown, and whether it gets pushed or buried. You can do everything right, but still fall under the back rooms of the algorithm. There are big creators who complain about being shadow banned, creators who have 4 million followers who complain about being shadow banned, and their business was just buried because of that one little shadow ban or algorithm change. Why email marketing is a complete game changer. Boom, guys, email marketing, just to start from point A to point Z to explain to you effectively for those who have no idea what the hell email marketing is and probably think like, wow, this guy's talking about email. Isn't this something that has to do with like the 1860 stuff? Like people born in 1816? Like, I don't know. People just have this assumption that whoever's using email was born in like 1899 or whatever. But no, email marketing is not dead. It's still relevant. So what is email marketing? Basically, email marketing is where you let me make it as simple as possible. You have a product. You could be offering um like a coaching program whereby people with whatever fitness goals that go whatever fitness problems they're going through, you are the main person to help them solve the problem. Let's for example, let's put myself in. Let's say I'm David Lade. I have the best physique in the world, and people want to know how do I achieve such a physique. And most people would just be like, let me just sell my program. I have views, buy my program, and that's it. But no, email marketing is a thing where it's like you don't have to just say buy my program. You have to collect their emails, keep contact. You know what I mean? The people that visit your program, click your program and buy your program, you don't want to lose them instantly. You want to keep them, nurture them, and nurture them to a point where they keep buying from you consistently. That's the key of it. The key of email marketing is to keep their contacts, because it's not like social media where it's like once social media is like once they click and buy, you will never catch them again. Email marketing is making sure you capture them and nurture them. And those who are nurtured effectively, you keep them and they keep your income consistent. And those who are not nurtured effectively, which are called leads, you just kick them out because they want to kill your domain reputation and your center reputation. If you guys don't know what it means, just don't worry, I'll explain to you later in other videos. Just make sure to subscribe. So yeah, that's the overall goal of email marketing: capturing people's contacts with social media traffic before losing them entirely, and nurturing them by providing valuable content tailored to their specific pain points, and overall having consistent income because you have an audience where you build trust with through email. You send helpful content on diet tips, you help them out, and they trust you. So whenever in the future you want to sell, let's say you're down bad, you're in the algorithm backrooms, you want to sell your new cookbook, you just go to your people, you send them, hey, here's my cookbook, this will help you within your situation. People will buy it instantly because you already build this credibility of providing value consistently. They got to know you, they got to know you for who you are. I like the algorithm, they're gone, but they're not gonna have time to know you again. So that's what email marketing is. See it as a spider web to catch them and hope to see if those people will be potential reliable customers or loyal customers. Yeah. So this means you decide when your audience sees your content, and you have already did the work to gain traffic and attract leads, and all you have to do is send a valuable email and that's it. It's easy direct communication where you don't need to worry if your leads are cold or warm, because you did the groundwork to keep them warm and sustainable. So, to those who think I'm just a delusional, crazy person and don't believe me, here are the analytics of why email marketing is something you should invest into immediately. So boom, email marketing outperforms social media, right? On an average, email marketing delivers one of the highest returns per dollar spent in digital marketing. Email converts better than social media posts or organic reach. Segmented email campaigns dramatically outperform one size fits all messaging. This is why brands don't abandon email, they double down on it. The ROI is insane. Alex Moses speaks about this. Neil Patel speaks about this, of how people just sleep on email marketing and just think, wow, social media. It's stop sleeping on email marketing because it's common sense. Okay, just think about it. Rewind my videos and let it sink in. It's actually common sense. I don't have to explain myself super deeply like I don't know, Einstein on like steroids or whatever. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Why email marketing converts better than social media, than generic social media? Let's take a look. Most people scroll for entertainment content. People are there. Let's just take it as TikTok. People are there to doom scroll. Okay, people keep they clocked off from work. They probably having a bad day. They're exhausted. They don't have time to be searching about how to build muscle tips, whatever. They're exhausted, and most of the people there are just scrolling to doom scroll, scrolling for entertainment. That's why educational content in the world of social media, like short form content and Instagram Reels, is very slept on. People don't really want to learn new things. People just want to doom scroll, indulge, and that's just the way society is. So take it as, if you're really promoting so much money on ads, think about the people that are gonna come across it. There's gonna be some random person that just goes to school. Like, how is it? Well, I don't a 9 year old. Well, I don't know if a 9 year old is supposed to be on TikTok, but how is a 12-year old gonna find a topic about e-commerce, abandoned cost recovery relevant to them? Because I get email, I get ads that are just not relevant to what I'm doing. So you gotta think about that. And my recommendation is to go to long form content. That's a better way to monetize your stuff. You know, people are searching for problems. People are searching for, oh my days. People are searching for what? People are searching for problems. Unlike TikTok, where people just come across your stuff and it's not relevant to their stuff. So yeah, rather do long form videos for more warmer leads. Please take this advice, guys. I've made these mistakes, and I'm not just speaking just from ChatGPT. I'm telling you the mistakes I made. Okay, so go to YouTube, make it long form, and that's gonna convert better than the average, I don't know, 15-second reel or whatever. Emails are open in search for value and business work like LinkedIn, job application, post purchase details, or emails from friends. So what does that tell you? Email marketing, not email marketing, email, the platform overall is a platform which is taken seriously. People are not there to doom scroll, they're there to look at LinkedIn job applications, post purchase details, and emails from friendly friends. From friends, not friends. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Emails allow you to speak directly to a specific problem to target the audience, not being mixed with different demographics on TikTok. Because you got grandmas, old people, kids. With email marketing, you literally have did the work to collect this specific audience. Let's say we're using the bodybuilding stuff. You collected people who are trying to get shredded because you've did the work, you see who's interested, you see who's warm, and those that are interested in gaining muscle is not in a category, so you remove them or whatever, put them in a different segmentation. It's so effective. You know what I mean? You personalize based on behavior and interest and build familiarity and trust long term and over time. That's why the ROI in email marketing is still the best. So ownership versus exposure. Boom. Social media gives you exposure, nice, which is useful for offering familiarity. No, 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 no. Which is useful for offer of which is useful for offer familiarity. Okay, not offering familiarity, but offer product offer familiarity, service offer familiarity. An email gives you ownership, which is meant to capture those exposed through your offer familiarity, product familiarity, service familiarity, and help them understand the value of the offer presented through a batch of valuable tips. So basically, it's just boom. I make content about um, e-commerce, how e-commerce follow up. Uh, okay, let's just say you make a content about a tool to create thumbnails. Okay, people are now familiar. Oh, I'm familiar about this tool to help me create thumbnails in just a second. And the e- the sign up form is basically a way to capture them to let them understand the offer better, because some people they can see your landing page offer and they're not sure yet, they don't know if it's a scam, but the emails to just bring them closer, say come down, come closer, and show them that you are a trustworthy brand and you are there to help them and not empty their pockets like some other gangster around the street or something like that. So, in conclusion, don't rely on social media traffic and paid ads always to get your sales. Use social media to bring traffic to whatever you're offering, but have a gateway which could be a form or a landing page to fill in a name and email address to see the offer they're interested in, and from there you nurture, and in times of algorithm disaster, you have trusted contacts which you've built value over time through showing that the offer you're providing is not a scam and is actually authentic. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys clocked it in. I'm being honest with you guys. I've ran channels and I'm regretting because right now my views are bad. And yeah, also what I learned is educational content. Don't always make your focus on entertainment content, because educational content can monetize better than entertainment content. And that is one of my biggest mistakes, relying so much on entertainment content, making videos of people's downfalls. Yeah, downfalls make a lot of video downfalls make a lot of money because of people like downfalls. But education is way more better sustainable because you're helping, you're solving a problem. People will pay a lot to solve a problem. If somebody's butt cheeks keep sweating and you can find a problem to solve that, they'll buy your product. Unlike a video of you doing backflips. Yeah, it's entertaining, but the butt cheeks are still sweating. That's a crazy example, but enough yapping, guys. Hope you found this helpful. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to Built by Emails. Peace out.
Bye. Have a great time.